to the wrong screen. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our talk show. I'm Josh.
And I'm DJ.
And welcome.
What is this?
To our Wednesday show.
Talk show after dark. Not quite dark yet, but it's working its way there.
Orleans, Australia.
This is DJ the Love Doctor, and we're going to talk to you about Talk Show After Dark. No? You remember?
Go for it.
You remember the old radio, radio heads?
Yeah, can you do it?
Yeah. No, I can only do, for some reason I can do Monday on Telemundo.
Mine's like,
That's the best I got.
What is it? Prices. For the, what's it called?
Fucking Stanley Steamer.
Bargains.
Welcome back to our talk show. This month is back to school month. And because it's back to school month, our charity for this month is the Kids in Need Foundation. Also, we are also on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcast and needs.
We are.
That's just my favorite part to do. Wherever you get your podcast and needs.
And today's stupid law comes from Arkansas. Atheists are disqualified from holding office or testifying as witnesses.
Huh? Oh, because they can't go under oath.
Apparently not. Arkansas is like, nope.
Arkansas is in the Bible Belt, isn't it?
I think so. Anyone from Arkansas?
If you're from Arkansas,
My bad.
please let us know why. What are you doing over there, Josh?
Nothing. Sonia says it sounds like you're talking to Steve R.
Oh, no, we haven't seen Steve yet today.
The way you're talking after dark.
Steve.
It's for Steve.
It's for Steve, all for the R's.
It's all for the R's. Welcome to our Wednesday show, and we just do the news and talk about bullshit.
Whatever.
It's almost the same as the first show.
Almost
Almost.
the
Less
same.
stressful.
Less stressful. Josh is less stressful.
Josh is, yeah.
He gets real upset real quick.
But see, the thing is, his back must be killing him from like carrying me this whole time.
Carrying the live back. My back's fucked up.
Trying to carry this show.
So I wanted to start out with a little bit of entertainment news. Remember, I've been real hype about Pokemon coming out.
Which one?
There's actually three.
I know Arceus.
Arceus is first.
Okay.
No, Pearl and Diamond are first, and then Arceus is supposed to come out in January.
What's Pearl and Diamond, like the ones that we were playing?
So Pearl and Diamond's actually a remake for the Switch, right? Pearl and Diamond originally came out for the Nintendo DS.
Okay.
Right, and then now they're trying to give it like the Sword and Shield update. Give it the 3D look and with the, all the where you can actually run around and see the fucking
They don't
Pokemon.
have enough money?
Well, I guess so. Like, it was always heading in that direction, right? Because you go through the grass and you just kind of like wander through until something attacks you.
Hey, that happens on the Sword and Shield too.
Right, but you can see the Pokemon on Sword and Shield and kind of like get away.
Which one you want to attack or not.
Right. So they're trying to give it like that engine.
Yeah.
With an open world thing. I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder though with Pokemon doing open world.
A little bit. I think so.
You won't have like your cities and you've only got, well, I guess you've got a couple thousand Pokemon now.
Kept the thing looking like Zelda for God knows how long.
I mean,
if you play Zelda for Nintendo, that's what Pokemon looks like.
People were really on Pokemon
You
Go.
did a 2D or 2-bit Game Boy thing going throughout the worlds.
Like Pokemon really hasn't had a big jump in like people since Pokemon Go. Like when Pokemon Go came out, everybody wanted.
And when it wasn't even Nintendo.
Right.
Nintendo stocks went up.
Mm-hmm. Well, and
then we found out it wasn't Nintendo.
But that's because Nintendo turned around and put that little thing that you could hook to your phone.
Yeah.
To play Pokemon, like vibrate and stuff, and let you know when Pokemon were closed and that kind of thing. So it was a little weird. Also in gaming news over here, I'm seeing apparently that Among Us game. Right, the Fortnite copied some stuff from Among Us.
Really?
Like they do, and the creators of Among Us are really kind of pissed.
How could Fortnite? Among Us is a 2-bit.
I know, but Fortnite steals things from all kinds of stuff.
Like literally, it's like a 2-bit graphic.
They didn't have a respawn system until Respawn came out with Apex and put a respawn system in it.
And they didn't have a pinging system.
Right, didn't have a pinging system.
That I remember.
So some of the stuff Fortnite gets, is legit, and then some of the stuff they just put it in there hoping nobody will notice.
The dancing.
Right, the dancing, stuff like that. People get really pissed off,
But they got licensing to almost everything now. They get Mandalorian to Disney, Marvel.
The next biggest problem is because they've got so much goddamn money, like Disney money and stuff like that, HBO, because they put Rick and Morty in Fortnite. You didn't hear about that?
Oh no, I heard you can get Rick.
Yeah, you can get Rick. You can't get more.
They had the Flash. Remember?
Who wants to be Morty?
Remember they had the Flash?
Right,
You
DC.
You would use the special thing to get on top.
So like
they had lightsabers.
They've got plenty of money to lock you up in fucking lawsuits for years. And by the time you get through the lawsuits, they've made even more goddamn money to pay off the lawsuit. So it's like, it's like going after the power company.
What would they take?
Oh, it didn't tell me what it took.
Because
I didn't really care what it took. It's not really surprising, right?
So they took something else that's popular.
Right. They just took something popular out of it and added it into their fucking.
They don't want to admit it, but they're competing with Apex. No, and they came out first.
Right.
Apex killed the game in the last 2 years, and they don't want to admit it. So every time that we do a new season, they do a new season.
Well,
but they have to do that whole big wormhole or Galactus attacking or concerts.
The next thing with that is because
They have concerts.
Apex is everything. There's an original stuff from Apex.
Well, it's from Titanfall.
Right. Well, but
Well,
it's still originally Respawn.
2 stories into one.
Right. They're not taking. You're not going to find Thanos in an Apex. That's not a thing that's going to happen. Right. Like we're not going to get
just Nessie.
Just Nessie. We're not going to get big things.
No.
Like
we're gonna
that.
get stuff from Titanfall or Titanfall lore.
Right, but again,
which is cool because it tells you
it's all original.
Are we gonna get Ash? Are we gonna get
original thought at a Respawn?
Yeah.
Speaking of Respawn, so they fired the head creator.
I heard someone else joined.
Yeah, well,
I saw on Twitter.
Gonna need somebody else now to replace him.
Because I was looking up what happened with the servers. So I put Apex and the keywords, and someone else joined the team. They put.
Oh, like how that works. But yeah, no. So they got to replace him. They can't just leave it.
Some new creative director, yeah.
They really should have brought somebody who was under him up.
Someone that worked on Titanfall.
Right, somebody who's already there working, doing the creative.
We want to run on walls.
We want to run on walls. They said they're never going to do that.
I'm getting tired of these freaking them they're listening to what's it called way too much. The consumer.
Fans.
Because Seer is not OP.
Didn't you know the fan is always right?
I got that, but they're just complaining because they die by Seer. That's not my fault. You're not good. We're gonna nerf him. We're gonna nerf him.
It's not Respawn's fault. You suck.
Right, we're gonna nerf him, and then they're complaining about Bangalore smoke at one point. Oh, we can't see nobody. That's the point.
They literally nerfed Lifeline into the ground. Took away her shield and shit.
Oh man! All because people complaining.
Made her. Apparently, Nissan. Switching gears here a little bit into cars. Nissan unveils a new retro-styled Z Sport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like some of these new cars, right? Where they're bringing back the old school look.
Whatever the Transformers turn into now.
With some of the new school feel,
And the Camaro.
Better aerodynamics, along with the meanness.
You really want a DeLorean, don't you?
Huh?
You want a new DeLorean, don't you?
A new DeLorean. No.
That guy, he stopped making cars.
The Ford Bronco looks like shit, though.
I like the old one. They got rid of the square bodies. They went with the round headlights, no more square headlights. Right. Now it's even more rounder LED.
Well, it just looks like, and it's small.
And they don't need a big headlight because the LEDs are so bright.
They imitated the small version of the Ford Bronco, right? Because remember there was the Mach
two-door?
1, right? and the two-door that Joey's mom had, Jeannie.
Bro, no, I want the big, the one that was it, Dewey had.
Dewey's dad had, yeah.
The one you could sit in the chassis.
Right, the big motherfucker.
I can work on it by sitting on the hood.
Yeah.
Here's your alternator.
You could sit under the motherfucker and work on it.
Yeah. I did that with the old Ford F-150.
But, you know,
I just went underneath.
Just like that, your major companies, right, rather than try to put out anything that's new or innovative,
They're going to remake.
are just remaking the old stuff to try to catch the nostalgia. You know, because that's like some of the old Broncos is $40,000-$50,000 once they're redone.
Are they? Yeah.
You know, because
what's his name the David Dobrik guy got his assistant a baby blue Bronco from like the 60s.
David Dobrik.
I'm saying Broncos are still popular. Even people are still getting them.
I mean, with
the drop top too. The top comes off.
Remember, they used to come off like the Jeep. You know,
yeah, that's the one she got her that year.
How the Jeep comes.
Remember the Thing?
The Thing?
It was a type of Jeep. It's called the Thing. My dad had one. The floor was coming apart. You could see the road. That's when everything was metal back then.
Just rust the fuck out. Didn't I send you some news? What do you got over there?
What do I got?
Yeah, I sent you some stuff today.
What do you got?
I ain't got much over here. It's all doom and gloom and...
All right, I'm gonna send you
Disney and...
I'm gonna send you the Thing.
Send me the Thing?
Mm-hmm.
We're live. Can't you just read one out loud and get me going?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you in the... What's it called? Messages. Why I look at the news.
I can just look at your messages.
Yeah, I gotta send it.
Jesus. What else do we got here? Florida's on fire. Oh, did you see that? Everyone's talking about that girl who got attacked by the gator.
Who got attacked by a gator?
So apparently they're at this birthday party because you know you can hire people who bring live gators and stuff like that to birthday parties and stuff. I think that's crazy, right? I don't want an alligator around my children, right? Regardless of the time, you know. So I guess they brought like a tank, and it had an alligator, and the lady went to feed it, and the alligator bit her hand, and drug her ass in, and started spinning.
It started spinning?
Yeah, and just started
I hope they got good insurance.
Barrel roll. Well, that's really what they're talking about. They're not talking about the girl who got her hand chewed the fuck up, although she's
I wonder if she's on the liability.
She's going to be making a full recovery, is what was...
Why would you try to feed a gator?
What was said.
Is she from Florida?
You would think.
If you're from Florida, you know not to feed the gator.
Well, if you're from Florida, you know not to mess with gators. You know, but like I said, apparently it's, you know, she was hand feeding the gator, which is just crazy all in
Hand, yeah, he hand feed him.
Got drugged.
You fed him the hand. That sucks.
And why is there a picture of a gremlin at the bottom?
That's the thing.
That's the thing. It's called a gremlin.
No, look at it. Look at the picture. It says the thing.
I'm pretty sure
that's a Jeep. My dad used to have one.
That's crazy. I thought it was called a gremlin.
That's the other one from what's it called, from SNL, the two Wayne's World. He had a gremlin.
Oh yeah, that's right. But so yeah, and then some random guy who was at the party, like random father, jumped in, grabbed the gator, got her hand out. Fucking,
not the person who deals with the gator.
No, apparently not.
The dad of the year.
just some dad's like, oh shit, my children are watching this lady being fucking thrashed around. Because she really was, like, the gator was rolling. He was
doing the death roll.
Yeah, he was trying to take that hand with him.
Oh, I got chicken and hand.
Like, right.
It's going to be like the guy from Happy Gilmore.
That's it. But no, she got away with her hand that time.
I bet he fucking crushed fucking some ligaments in her fucking hand.
Yeah, they said she's going to make a full recovery.
Is she not going to be like Doctor Strange?
Just shaking all the time now from the car accident. This one's crazy. The 85-pound tortoise.
Oh, yeah, I was about to do the mass alcohol poisoning.
Right, well, we'll do this one first. The 85-pound tortoise was found crawling along Alaskan highway after it escaped for the third time. Oh, sorry, Arkansas. After it escaped for the third time, right?
How is this fucking tortoise escaping?
See, this is my problem, right? Like, how is he getting out?
What?
Right? Maybe once, maybe twice, right?
Maybe
Like
dug a hole and went under the fence.
right, something. Like we watched him escape the second time so we knew how to prevent it. But 3 times, that's,
Did he jump the fence?
and it's an 85-pound tortoise. Like
That's what I'm saying. How's he getting
that's
out?
a big fucking
Is he
tortoise.
chewing through the
That's not-
fence?
That's not like that's a giant tortoise. You know.
That motherfucker has seen 16 presidents. Like, that's an old ass tortoise.
I don't know.
85 pounds.
I don't know how old it is. I just know 85
Oh,
pounds.
if it's 85 pounds, it's pretty old.
It's a big motherfucker.
It's pretty old. It's probably the one
maybe
that
he just knocked the gate down himself. He just ran
maybe
into it.
he trained a panda, knocked it and got it out.
Tried to have sex with the fucking gate and it didn't hold up. You know. Yeah, that fucking scream they make.
Scream.
It's just weird. But no, like 3 times, and it's like you didn't catch it before it was going down the highway.
Oh, he's 14 years old. Sorry.
I'm just saying, like,
Slowly making her way along the highway.
just there's a guy in China.
Someone's getting fired.
Somebody's getting fired. There's a guy in China that he takes his tortoise out for a walk every day.
Give him an exercise.
Just that's it. Takes him to the store, walks him to the store, does all kinds of crazy shit. You know. Oh, this other one, right? So, 20 bus drivers quit during the first week of school in one Florida county.
Oh yeah.
In one fucking county, right? Bus drivers are just like
thousands of kids, hundreds of employees quarantined in Hillsborough County.
you know,
That's because they quit.
right. Well, that's the reason why they quit.
Many of Florida's largest school districts are finding it difficult because of the pandemic to hire enough bus drivers, but some using managers and other stopgap measures to get students to class.
So in places like England and stuff, like they have the way their buses are, is their drivers are completely closed in.
Oh yeah, they have that thing.
Right. Well, it's like a little booth, right? And you cannot get in or around or near the driver of the bus. Like
Any of the buses.
you could
gotta
be
pay.
You could be shooting people behind them, and there ain't shit you can do to the driver. Like, now I'm probably gonna cost them. If you're like shooting people, I'm gonna slam on the brakes, make everybody fall, jump out, and
Well,
fuck you
schools
up.
are just overpacked.
You know?
No matter what school, it's always the beginning of the year that schools are overpacked. But it's definitely overpacked because so many kids have missed school.
Right.
So by the mid-school year, it lowers because
Well,
either
it's like-
people moved, they got moved up a grade, they went to a different district,
Finding your
they
district.
quit, they quit.
You know? And then you get the kids like me who are like I was living in one place, but my brother was living in another, so we were using that address.
Oh yeah,
So I could go to
John I.
this school.
yeah. We do all the mix-ups, and the school goes. You know, I remember my graduating class was like 5,200 and dropped down to 3,000 by the end of the
Jesus.
year.
In 1943, that's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
You know.
But right now, like, I think someone took a picture of first. It was up north, like first day school stuff, and it's like a long ass line of cars dropping their kids off.
I was speaking of the buses dress codes. A lot of kids or parents are having problem with dress code because your dress code, you got to go buy your special T-shirts or your.
Oh yeah,
you know.
Burlington was wiped out.
The worst part is some of them like don't even do that. Like you have to get the school shirts from the school.
Well, yeah, but
Those are more private schools.
yeah. A dress code. It was introduced after I left school. It was basically collared shirt, khaki jeans, no writing on it. They were trying to say that if you not expensive clothes, so that kids don't get made fun of.
Right.
And then if you notice, all the schools are paying the same.
Or they don't want you to come to school with bootylicious on your ass.
That's it. They're trying to basically take away anything that distracts the student from learning. In South Florida, all the schools are paying the same because it's a non-angry color.
What, orange?
All the schools. If you go look, they're all paying the same.
They're all orange.
They're not orange. It's like a grayish.
And just a humdrum sad.
Yeah. Because it doesn't distract the kids from learning. They did a whole study on it. And then dress code takes away from what am I going to wear? But still causes, like, who's wearing polo? Who's wearing Gucci?
Who's where?
You get what I'm saying? Like, who's wearing the new Jordans? Like, it's still the same thing.
Right, they just go down to the shoes.
Like, either you're at Walmart or you're at fucking, what's it called? The mall. Getting fucking polo pants.
Wearing,
Are you wearing an $80 shirt or a $10 shirt?
I got Giovanni underwears Or
That's it. I got the polo pack.
I don't know. To me, like buying your kid is expensive shit. It just don't make sense because you just got to replace it next year.
My mom never did that shit. She always went to Walmart.
You know?
I didn't have new shoes, like name brand, until I bought them.
I'd go in, it's like, why is your shirt baggy? It's like, so I can grow into it. Right? So I'm not like, it's not going to be.
My mom made a mistake freshman year.
Too big in
We
2
went
days.
at the beginning of the summer before my birthday. We went school shopping when we used to have Beagle Boy, and she got me all my clothes. You know, you can't wear your school clothes into school. Birthday hit, grew fucking 6 starting, and we're back.
Which is completely fucked.
You just hit enter. Facebook came back.
Oh, but all of our fans are gone. We had 2 people and they all said, fuck it. Oh, well.
Yeah, we're back. What else news? I got some right here. Mass alcohol poisoning from woman's homemade drinks kills 16 people. At least 16 people have died shortly after drinking homemade alcohol, while one woman has been detained on suspicion of neglection murder. Negligent murder. The victims are all found dead or dying soon after being taken to the hospital in the same area of Lithuania.
That must have been some hella rum.
Some hella rum.
Did you say Lithuania?
Yeah.
Lithuania? I can't even say that right.
It's a country.
It's a country. So she made some alcohol.
She made some moonshine.
And
Fucking-
apparently it was too goddamn strong.
Mm-hmm.
16 people, though?
They must have had a party.
Jesus fucking Christ.
According to a doctor of clinical toxicology, alcohol surrogates a substance that contain various alcohols that are usually used to intoxicate, but they often use these drinks can result in death.
Just kill the kidneys and fucking...
One of it was with antifreeze,
One of them was antifreeze?
which is simply called alcohol. Those without ethanol, such as antifreeze and methanol, wouldn't spirit. Ethanol. That's what it is.
See, people in jail just use oranges and let that shit ferment. Then, like, basically let it rot.
Have you ever had jail juice? I forgot what it was called.
Shit, no. Never.
Or potato vodka?
I was never there long enough to
To have the potato vodka?
have any of the potato vodka. That's just insane.
We have a petition going on in Martin County. Petition to change the dress code.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. More than 2K signatures.
The dress code and stuff. You know, people. Remember when they switched to the clear backpacks?
In middle school.
I was like, oh, you
High school didn't
gotta
care.
wear clear backpacks. I'm like, for what? And that's what got me. Is like, why didn't we care in high school?
They didn't care. In middle school, we
high
had
school,
it.
I'm smoking weed. In middle school, I'm not. I guess I started smoking cigarettes in middle school, so. I don't know, but I was a bad kid.
Well, they thought you were a sub.
You know. I walked by one day. My teacher was like, "Did I see you smoking a cigarette on the way to school?" Like, probably.
On the way to school. No,
On the way to school, but I wasn't on campus, so why are you in my face? Suspended. Well, whatever. You know, my dad was pissed. Like, you can't suspend him for something he did on the way to school.
Right?
They suspended me one time for getting my ass beat on the way from school. Yeah. I got my ass beat.
You got suspended.
I got suspended.
When I guess you started the fight, didn't you?
No, the kids that beat my ass were in a different grade or in a different school.
So how do you get suspended?
Fuck, I don't know.
That didn't make any sense.
That's how I felt, but that's not how the
He's
teacher.
like, that's why I don't go to
The
school.
teacher felt. Apparently, some space junk reportedly smashed into a Chinese military satellite.
Yes. A Chinese military satellite appears to have gotten smashed by disintegrating Russian rocket. And what's likely the worst orbital collision since 2009.
Bro, you know, that's so crazy. Like, you junk up the Earth, and now you're junking up space. Like,
Why is there a rocket just orbiting up there?
I feel like that's
Did it make it in?
that's what human the human race going to do next, right?
Send their trash in
They're
space.
they're just gonna.
That was
like,
on what's it, Futurama, and it
Right.
came back as like a comment.
right.
Like, what are we gonna do?
Just send all your trash into space.
Oh,
I mean, technically, it'd burn up on re-entry, I guess, but
we thought, but the methane kept it going.
just next thing you know, you're being hit in the head by bottles and plastic
That's
bags
it.
and giant melting plastic as it falls from the sky. What?
The Russian thing was a spy satellite back in 1996.
We know it's there now.
What was that one movie, Space Cowboys, when they had to go fix I was like, why did the Russians have our plans? And they wouldn't answer him. He's like, I don't understand.
I found out because they sold it to him.
He's the only one that can fix it. And he's
Right.
like, wait a minute, why do they have our...
Let's go fix it your goddamn self. Apparently, Marilyn Manson accused of spitting boiling snot on woman.
Another thing with him?
Yeah, Marilyn Manson just can't get his shit together.
He was getting accused of sexual assault.
I feel like if you're blowing snot on people, though, you probably shouldn't be.
Marilyn Manson accused of spitting, blowing snot on woman in HR. Rocker approached a videographer at his 2019 concert in New Hampshire and allegedly spit and blew snot on her.
For why?
Police affidavit in New Hampshire detailed criminal case. Wow.
What?
Well, no, they're just trying to find anything now because of the abuse allegations against him.
Throwing everything at the wall and
Whatever
seeing
they
what
can find
sticks.
to prove that he was abusive.
You
Yeah.
jaywalked. You're gone 30 years.
Some actor, I can't pronounce her name, says that Marilyn Manson repeatedly abused her. And that's the case that's going on right now.
I mean, I believe that. Right?
Well, why'd you stay?
Look at Marilyn Manson and tell me that he probably is not into some fucked up shit.
But the files got dismissed.
Well, because Marilyn Manson still got money.
And now we have this New Hampshire one. Marilyn Manson can be spending on people.
Apparently, Netflix is going to do a documentary on Bob Ross.
What hits?
Yep.
We hit all the bodies?
It says, what secrets will Netflix reveal about Bob Ross?
We hit the bodies.
Mysterious teasers, promises an untold story.
Him and Mr. Rogers were hiding bodies.
Him and Mr. Rogers.
Every time he drew a random tree.
That's
Did you
where,
hear that the conspiracy? I think Sonny
Yeah.
told you that all the pictures he painted was where he hid the bodies.
Yeah.
This little mistake we just make it into a cloud. That man made a popularity years later just for painting on PBS.
That's it. Well, everybody knew who he was. You know.
Deadpool makes fun of Bob Ross.
If Deadpool makes fun of you, that's when
You made it.
that's when you've made it.
He made fun of what's his name too, the soccer player from Canada.
The soccer player
I think
that
he's
really
from
narrows it
London.
down.
The one that fucking makes the fucking balls turn. The really popular one.
Manchester United.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't know his fucking name. Why would I know? I'm not into soccer. Bob might know his name.
Probably.
Bob's not into soccer though. You don't really. He cares more about football. Wait, what?
That didn't help. Famous
Famous soccer
and it shows me
player.
all these people.
A
I'm like,
million-
that's not him.
million
That's
play-
not him.
You heard about all the
David Beckham. That's
David Beckham. You heard about all the shortages across America in the stores and stuff?
it. Shortages.
Yeah, I guess there's been meat shortages in certain states. Stuff going on. Costco shoppers say some stores are out of toilet paper and water
This again.
as evidence. Yeah. That was 53 minutes ago in the business industry. Quick, everybody, go get your TP so you can take a shit. You know.
There's jet fuel shortages. Prisons face mass shortage of workers.
Nobody wants to.
Nurses are short.
I wonder what would
Gas
happen.
station, fuel stations with truck drivers.
I wonder what would happen. Well, truck drivers have been short for a little while.
Coin shortage.
But it's like, what
Creates
happens?
loads of laundry stress.
What happens if everybody in the jail quits? Do they just like lock the jail down and let the prisoners starve? Like, is that?
I guess the police would come in. No, the police.
Do they let him out? Do they move him to a different jail? Like,
I don't know. Everywhere's getting shortage.
Like what happens? Just lock all the prisoners up and
Labor shortage.
Have a good day.
The water shortage. There's a car shortage.
How's there a car
What shortage are you talking about?
In the store? How would a car
There's
shortage?
a lot of storage, man. There's jet fuel. There's chip shortage and self-solving problems, and
there's a chip shortage.
U.S. dealers see ammunition shortage.
Ammunition.
We
got lemonade shortage.
At Walmart
here in Florida, in Walmart.
Apparently,
lemonade, you can't get it. What now? Nothing.
Retail labor storage. No short. Everything in America's it's going downhill, man.
Well, I mean, like I said, between back to school, COVID, and
George is like that. Oh, we need to shut down again. I was like, then what's your plan about
everything?
What's your plan when we shut?
How you gonna pay your bills if you shut down?
Well, what do you mean? Like the first time it happened, did we shut down? No. Basically, any forms of entertainment shut down. Everything else stayed open.
Right. It wasn't like 100%.
No, it was. You could still go unless it had to do with entertainment or being outside.
I feel like everything should have. Everybody go home, stay in your houses.
Well, you can't. You still need to go grocery shopping.
No. Prisoners, do what you got to do for.
How you gonna eat?
I don't know, man. Just.
How you gonna pay your lights?
That's the funny thing. Nobody will be there to turn it off.
Well, they're there to turn it off. Then get their money.
No. Everybody goes home. Does
That's
nothing.
the thing. They didn't think about it. Like
everything shuts
you should
down
have
to
passed
zero.
bills about mortgage forgiveness and all the other stuff before shutting down.
The only people that should leave your house, right,
are essential workers,
police officers, doctors and nurses, right, like hospital people and firefighters.
Well, basically the first responders.
Right, that's it. If you're not a first responder, don't leave your house. Right, like don't do nothing.
Get everything delivered.
No, don't.
What about food?
Stock up, get 2 weeks, survive or die.
You tell America you have 2 weeks to stock up and nothing will be on these shelves. So you fucked. And you know it's true.
You just say, hey, listen, old people, you go shopping Monday. Restock.
Young people.
People from this age to this age.
Either show ID when you get in.
That's it. You got to show ID. Let them know who
you
are.
Send your mom. Try to send my mom in there to get his groceries.
Right. No, just get all your groceries. 2 weeks. Stay home. Do nothing.
Do nothing.
Don't move a muscle.
No, what's it called? New Zealand? Not New Zealand. Iceland? Somewhere around there. They stayed home for 6 months. But the government gave them $2,000 a month. We just stay home. We'll give you $2,000 a month. They controlled that shit. They had one breakout and they fucking shut that bitch down again. But again, they can afford it.
Who was it? You? Go away.
And then, oh man, South Korea did great. I didn't see any numbers from there.
My favorite was, well, I think it was South Korea. It was the,
0 numbers.
The officers were like, if you were out without a mask, they were taking belts, sticks, whatever they could find, and they were beating the shit out of you.
What about the anal one?
No, I like. Also, they had ones that's like, oh, you don't have your mask? Do squats right now, right here, squatting.
They did the other one too when they did the anal testing. So, I'll put my mask on.
That's right. Oh, you're out in public? Wear your fucking mask. Don't touch nobody. Stop breathing on people.
Don't touch nobody.
Like.
But George's like, oh, we need to shut down. I was like, George, you're not going to shut down. Why? It's worse now than when we shut down.
George just want to go home.
Nah, he didn't think about everything else.
I don't know. Like I said, it's crazy.
It is.
So apparently TP is not available anymore for purchase.
Always with the TP, man.
Can't buy no
can't
toilet
wipe
paper.
my ass.
I don't see why. See, the worst part is like Floridians prepared like they were about to go through a hurricane.
We did.
Right.
We got liquor.
That's right.
Beer, water.
Liquor, beer, water.
Canned goods.
But apparently all the toilet paper. Like they were just like, we need this shit. Apparently, I guess it was because like the symptoms was like, oh, you could have a runny asshole.
Was it?
Some of them, yeah, like you could have extreme amount of diarrhea. So they're like, oh, well, if we get the TP now,
Don't worry about it.
we don't have to go out for toilet paper.
And of course, people took advantage of this.
Went out and bought all the toilet paper.
And then resold toilet paper for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Not including the father and son duo who were selling fake cures in the back of their truck.
Selling what?
Remember that? The father and son was selling fake cures in the back of the truck. Yeah. And people were taking it.
Shit, I still remember one of our first episodes about the two people painting wood gold and telling people they were tickets to heaven and selling them. You know, the worst part is like, what asshole was like, oh, a ticket to heaven, and bought it? Like,
so this Florida couple was arrested in Hawaii for using fake vaccination cards.
What do you mean? They just like...
They went to Hawaii, showed their vaccination cards, and these are not vaccination cards. They were arrested.
I mean, but how do they know it's not a different state's vaccination card or something like that? Like, where is their
Miami
proof?
Couple arrested after trying to use fake vaccination cards for their 2 young children during a trip to Hawaii.
You know, because it's like I've seen like out of people who are not from this nation bring their cars and have their licenses from their nation and like, well, this isn't a valid license. It's like, well, it is.
Well, the couple was arrested after attempting to use the cards for their kids who were born in 2016 and 17. The kids are too young to be vaccinated and gave the couple away. The 2 were cited a total of $8,000 for bail.
Whoa. That's all. See, you know, it's like the next problem with that is like, so now they're in Hawaii, right? Who's got their kids?
Hawaii.
Is grandma flying in to get the fucking kids from Hawaii? Is like, see, that's like the type of things that scare me.
2 were arrested part of the state's safe travel program during the ongoing pandemic. So they're not fucking playing.
That's what I'm saying.
And Canada still won't let you in. Australia won't either.
Canada don't want to let nobody in.
Australia let nobody in.
Fucking apparently T-Mobile says that hackers stole data
on
more than 40 million people.
Taking their social security numbers.
That's good. That's nice. That's why I don't fucking use T-Mobile. It happened a while ago with Sony too, remember?
T-Mobile was bought out by Sprint. Or T-Mobile bought Sprint.
I'm glad they did that. That's probably what happened. They bought out Sprint and then...
Yeah, Metro.
And they got totally fucked. But Sony had a problem like that. Was it last year or the year before?
Yeah, I think so.
Something
Sony got hacked. It was during the what's it called thing? The interview.
Luckily, I don't have a whole lot of money, so they're like, oh, there's no point on.
We grabbed the wrong one.
I was hoping they'd leave some money, right? Like, oh, here, let's drop off, a couple $1 million in D's account. Oops.
Yeah, the government would be on your ass so quick.
I wouldn't, right.
So quick.
It's like, oh, you got all this money, and we're going to get audited. Right. Give us, we need this much.
Plus this.
Taxes, plus.
Fees.
Right, so you get $2 million, and the taxes is $6 million.
Yeah. You owe money.
Right.
What?
Somehow you owe another $4 million. It's like, the 2 was given to me. How am I going to?
We don't care.
We don't care. That's it. Go to prison. You're in jail now.
Oh, we can't afford to feed you. Get out of prison. Apparently, Las Vegas Raiders to require proof of COVID vaccination before they can play.
What, the team? They're doing they're still keeping their players like together, right? Like a lot of their players aren't allowed to go home and stuff like that.
Remember the NBA had the dome,
right? Like
and that guy left to go to the strip club,
right? And that's when he got fucked. That's when they threw his ass out. But a lot of the players and stuff are getting vaccinated, staying in, because they make millions of dollars a year too. And it's like they want people to come to the stadiums, but can only do so goddamn much.
Now they're starting to shut down stuff again. Like they're gonna have, I think I saw in WWE they're doing tablets again.
That was crazy to see. Like I saw a match of
It was
WWE.
better when no one was there and you can hear them fucking talking.
Right. No, but I'm saying like I saw that with all the iPads like lining the seats and stuff like that. Can you imagine? That is probably a tech's worst fucking nightmare.
And it's different people in different places.
Right. Can you imagine? Think of it this way, right?
Each one had its own IP address.
Those two are sitting there wrestling, and you're running around trying to fix fucking screens, and the amount of Wi-Fi that probably takes to.
Hardware. I watched a documentary on it. The whole WWE App is run from a van outside. The van costs $12 million.
Just the van.
Inside is the whole director's seat and everything for the cameras. Everything is get controlled from the van. Like there's a showrunner for it, like on the news.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever watch like TV shows or movies that have the news person behind there,
Right.
and he's over here talking in the guy's ear, telling the camera where way to go. There's like that for the WWE. That shit's crazy. I watched the whole thing of how long it takes to set up Raw, because they go to each city.
Right.
So they don't have us. They have their own stadium in California.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they shot when it's COVID. But when you go travel to each state, country every Monday, like.
Right, a different.
And you have different WrestleMania, like a Super Bowl, and different stadiums.
Different stadiums.
And it takes a lot to set up.
Yeah, it just sounds like too much work. Like, that's why they got to get to the next city that night.
They do. They set up for the week. Well, the wrestlers get a week off.
I wonder how long it takes to set all that down.
5 hours.
To collect all the iPads and.
Before the iPads, so it's just seating to set up the Titantron, all the equipment
stage.
to go, the stage to hook up all 170 cameras.
Jesus fuck! I wouldn't even. You'd tell me to do that. I'd tell you to go fuck yourself. Be like, well, I guess.
They also do magic.
What do you mean?
They do laugh tracks, or clapping tracks, or booing tracks for the events that you see on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Or pre-recorded, like SmackDown.
Right.
And then if the stadium's not sold out, they put a black curtain on half of the thing, and it kind of tries to stay away from that side, so it looks like it's sold out. Oh yeah, they do some movie magic up in that bitch.
See, that's just.
Oh, they do wrestle during commercial breaks in the live show, but during COVID, they didn't. So when they went to commercial break, everyone stopped wrestling, went to the corners, and then they got told right before they went back on air. Yeah, they're just chilling, talking, and it's like in 3, 2, 1, and then you get in the move.
Get back it, and we're back.
It's fake. What is it? My coworker's like, "Why do you want to know this? Why do you want to know the magic? Like, why do you have to know?" I'm like, "Because it's like in filmmaking. I want to know what goes on behind the scenes."
That's right. Why do you have to peek beyond the curtain
to see the wizard? Just like we watched how the movies made us. Yeah, and how long it took to make Forrest Gump.
Right.
Or Jurassic Park.
3 years or whatnot.
10 years to make fucking Forrest Gump.
That's too long for a movie.
Cut budget. And director's getting pissed. They had one shot to do the Vietnam scene with all the explosions, and the director was in the bathroom when they did it. So someone said set it all up. They rolled the cameras, they did the shot, and the director came out of the bathroom fucking pissed.
The director's not even there.
Luckily, he liked it.
Like, what's going on? Oh, news. News has been bad this week.
Yeah. Something like 9/11 families to President Biden don't come around to our memorial event.
Right, like.
Don't know why, don't care.
Right, like, it has nothing to do with that or anything like that. It's just been bad news.
Toddler shoots and kills mom during a video call.
Bad
after
news.
Finding gun in Florida, police say. Of course, it's Florida.
Bad news left and right. Oh, Jesus.
Officer killed in stabbing attack at the Pentagon transition station that led to a lockdown in Virginia.
That's crazy.
See, this is why?
That's bad news.
Cyber hacker offered reward after $6 million heist.
Bad news Wednesday, bro. Bad news Wednesday.
Yesterday was bad too. Google may cut off pay of staff who work from home.
That's okay. Next.
This is COVID shit, man. We thought we were done with it.
No.
Almost 2 years.
Never done.
Never done. Done.
We'll be in our 60s still talking about COVID.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
Kathy Griffin battles lung cancer. Shares about dark chapter of addiction.
Remember, I saw that one
Chinese city to test entire population
Lady
after virus
Gaga's
resurfaced.
dog walker.
Hey, what happened with that?
Lady Gaga's dog walker apparently started him a GoFundMe for his recovery trip. Apparently, he's going to take a vacation to try to recover.
From the horrific
Because
attack.
he was shot, yeah.
That sucks.
Like, it was, like, horrific attack is right. Like I said, he was shot
Over dogs.
Over dogs. You know? Like, it's crazy to like, oh, it's Lady Gaga's dogs. Why would you shoot somebody? Like, I don't care whose goddamn dogs they are. It's not, like, it's just not worth it.
Bad news.
It's just bad news.
Two coaches charged with murder and death of a basketball player who collapsed during practice. I think it was at a high school.
Why were they charged with murder?
Let's see.
Overexhaust the kid? Like, I don't know.
He was 16. Oh no, let me see.
All right, I'm done with bad news today.
Okay, give us some good ones.
I don't got any good ones.
Italy may register Europe's hottest temperatures on record.
That's
Oh shit. Oh no. Greece's wildfire spread causing mass evacuation. Oh shit.
all bad news all the time. So don't
Tokyo
forget.
passes the Olympic vantage to Paris after imperfect impressive games.
No.
No? Oh, I can't stop.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget we have audio versions on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts and
And August is back to school month.
right. And as such, our charity for this month is the I don't remember it. It's Kids in Need Foundation. That one. Sorry, I didn't have it in front of me anymore. I did remember it. I don't remember things very well.
Don't forget you can catch us live every Tuesday morning between the hours of 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. and Wednesday evenings between the hours of 4 p.m. and 6 p.m.
God, I hope we have some better news to give you.
We're trying. You know, this has happened since the beginning of our podcast. We had a whole bunch of things to talk about. We had funny news, and then COVID happened.
And
we've been dealing with that crap next to the presidential shit for last year.
It's just been rough.
Like, even Fork.com doesn't have any good news or
Right,
funny news. We like to find the funny news.
It's, it's 20 years old.
Clown beat up because they thought it was it. Like, stuff like that.
Right,
Like,
that kind of shit,
But stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And
Florida
we'll see you
man
next week.
runs butt-ass naked down 995.
Everyone likes to get Florida man.
Everybody likes
except
to
when
get
it's,
naked Florida man.
Except when it's stabbing somebody. Throw his baby out the window.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.